And in September, it was announced that a field in the Gulf that is capable of holding up to 3 billion barrels was discovered. As many of the giant fields of the past century are drying up, the giant oil fields of the past century are drying up, major discoveries are being made across the Atlantic. Companies have announced big finds in the coast off Brazil and Ghana. Experts are suggesting the existence of a massive oil reservoir stretching across the Atlantic from Africa to South America. And between 2005 and 2008, deepwater projects were producing 67% more oil, or 2.3 million more barrels a day. For Western energy companies, these discoveries are meaning taking back the lead in the quest for oil after a long decade of retreat. Challenging companies such as Petrobras from Brazil, Anadarko Petroleum, and Tullow Oil are having offshore success as well, mainly near Brazil and Ghana. And the enormous amount of time and money required for these projects are forcing the smaller companies to abandon their deep water exploration businesses and focus on less expensive onshore projects.
Some basic oil history started in the 1890s, and we were just prospecting from peers such as California. In 1911, we had the first fully offshore well, and that was in Oil City, Louisiana, and they used cedar pilings. In the 1920s, they used the Louisiana bayous. And then in 1947, there was the first well that you couldn't actually see from land, and that was in the Gulf of Mexico. The driving need for alternatives. We have this emphasis on deep water exploration because there's stronger government control in other areas now, and the traditional fields are drying up. For the first time in a decade, in 2008, the oil reserves fell, and that's why we had such a spike in gas prices, because there was a higher demand. The oil consumption has risen by 5.4 million barrels a day, but production has only increased by 4.8 million barrels a day, so they're gradually decreasing. The price is